Someone asked me, how do you become a millionaire? I'm gonna answer that question from my perspective, and I'll give you some insight on my journey on how I became a millionaire. Stay tuned. What's up, my people? It's your boy, Mr. Getting It Done. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload any new content. And let's get this going. So jumping right in, had a question come in from a young lady. Asked me, how do you become a millionaire? How do you become a millionaire? That is a loaded question, my people, and I'm going to answer that from my perspective, and I'm going to share with you, some advice and some insight from the experience that I had on my journey on the way up, man. So let's get right in it. So first things first, in order to become a millionaire, in my experience, okay, in my opinion, you have to work on your credit first. You have to have good credit. Right? And good credit is anything 700 or above, preferably a 750. Okay? Good credit is gonna open doors for you. When you go out and you start that business or you start that side hustle, you're gonna need good credit. You're gonna need to leverage your good credit in order to go out and get TBM, the bank's money, right? In order to make your dreams come true. So number one, out the gate, before you make millions, I'm sure you can make. I mean, I'm sure that there's plenty of ways to make millions without good credit. But in my experience, you need good credit. Okay, good credit is going to open up so much more doors, and it's going to allow you to go out and get business credit on behalf of your business. And businesses obtain 10 to 15 times more capital than an individual. So it's absolutely imperative that you firstly work on your credit, okay? 750 or better, but 700 opens doors, okay? And then secondly, whatever it is that you want to do, right? Because unfortunately, a lot of people in society today are working at jobs that they don't like, right? They get up in the morning and they travel for an hour, they get an hour, it takes them an hour to get ready, they travel an hour away, right? And they go to a job that they themselves do not like. Life is too short to be going to work in a 9 to 5 and being stressed out and not doing what it is that you love, right? So number two is that it's very important that whatever it is that you love to do, that you're passionate about, that you go and you work in that field, right? Regardless of whether or not, you're gonna make, a lot of money out the gate. Because what happens is your passion, your desire, your drive to work in that field, whatever it may be, is going to project you up to a point where you're gonna make, large sums of money, if not even millions. So, any career can provide you with millions, right? If you have the right drive and the right determination, right? But you have to be passionate, because along your journey as an entrepreneur, when you start that first business, you're gonna have some failures. You're gonna have a lot of failures. You're gonna fail more than you succeed, right? And that's a fact. So you gotta be willing to take those failures and learn from them. Those failures are not really failures, they're lessons. They're lessons that are making you wiser, the lessons that are giving you more experience, the lessons that are preparing you to tackle those tasks a lot better, more efficient the next time around. Okay, so it's very important that you get in the field that you are absolutely passionate about, because when you get knocked down 7 times, you're not gonna have a problem getting up that 8th time and still keeping trucking and still keeping fighting. But if you're not passionate about it, and if you don't want to be there, then guess what? You're gonna throw your hands and you're gonna throw your hands up. You're gonna walk away, and that's it. And you're gonna go try to find something else. So many people bounce from job to job, right? And each job that they go to, they don't like. So my thing is, get into an area, get into an industry that you like and that you love and that you're passionate about and that you're gonna see all the way through. Okay, so that's my second advice. Thirdly, okay, you're gonna need to invest. All right, you're gonna need to buy assets and not liabilities, and I don't want to get too deep into that, right? So an asset is something that brings you money. A liability is something that takes money away. So invest in assets and invest early and then invest often, right? Because once you get involved in let's say real estate, for an example, when you buy your first multifamily home, you've already gotten your feet wet. Okay, you've already invested. Now you're seeing some passive income. Now your property's appreciating. You know, you're building equity, and now you can go out and refi and pull that equity out and then take that and, you know, go get another property. So, you know, when you invest in an asset, something that's bringing you money, right, you can leverage it multiple ways, right? You can, you know, whether that be the stock market, right? So the stock market, I mean, everything's volatile, right? So the volatility in the stock market may not prevent you, may not allow you to, you know, pull out large sums of money depending on, you know, the stock and the company that you bought in. However, you can take your money, right, and buy blue chip stock, okay, and then you gotta just leave that alone, because when you buy stocks, you're in it for the long haul. There's nothing short term about stocks, okay? Or, you know, you invest in companies that are gonna pay a decent dividend, anything over 7-8%, okay, on your money invested. So whatever it is, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, whether it's, you know, mutual fund, you know, whatever, NFTs, crypto, whatever the case is, you need to invest and invest early, okay? And when you invest, it's long term. There's nothing short term about investing. So you can't be strung up on, I'm gonna invest X amount of money and then I want to see 10 times that in like 3 or 4 months. That's not how it works. Okay, investments take time to appreciate, especially if you're getting into real estate. So invest early and invest often. Okay, so your investments are just going to create passive income for you, which will allow you to take your 9-to-5 income and save it and then invest in other places. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Remember that. Okay, the next one is learning from your failures, right? Embracing your failures, not letting your failures dictate, you know, your future. You know what I'm saying? You got to take everything as it comes. Everything as it comes, you got to take it in stride. You got to learn from it. You got to embrace it, right? You got to embrace failure. Don't let it tear you apart. You know what I'm saying? And then once you learn those lessons, then you apply those lessons and you move forward. Okay, and that's gonna make you better the second time around, as I stated previously. So that's pretty much, you know, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you just have to work extremely hard. You gotta bust your ass. You gotta be the first one up. You gotta be the last one to go to sleep. Like, you have to work hard. You have to dedicate. You have to sacrifice. You have to give up everything. You have to live frugal. Give up the car, give up the clothes, you know, give up going out on the weekend. Like, you really have to take time to drill into your craft. Whatever that is, you need time, you know, 8, 9, 10 hours, whatever the case is, you need time to drill and perfect that craft, okay? Your friends are gonna be there in 2 years when you put your head up. You know what I'm saying? The cars are gonna be there in 2 years when you put your head up. You know, the clothes, the jewelry, all that is still gonna be there when you lift your head up. So put your head down, get tunnel vision, and drill into that craft, man. Like, that's absolutely imperative. You have to work hard. You have to work diligently, right? You also have to work smart, okay? Engulf yourself in whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you're gonna see that a year or 2 down the line, after you have engulfed yourself, you come up, put your head up, and everything that you learned, everything that you experienced, you go out and you apply that, okay? Because knowledge unapplied is dead. So you apply that knowledge, right, with confidence, you know what I'm saying, with being rational, right? Because we need to make decisions that are rational and that are logic-based, right, versus just guessing. And I can assure you that you'll have a bright future. So I hope that I don't want to make this video too long, you know what I'm saying, but I hope that answers your question, young lady. That's my perspective. That's my journey. I drilled down into my craft. When I decided to get into real estate, you know, I gave everything up. I lived frugal as hell. I stopped going out. I sold everything. I sold my car, sold my wife's car. You know what I'm saying? Like I stopped going out. I lived inside the house. I bought courses. I went to seminars. I went to 3-4 day seminars. Like I really drilled into my craft, right? And then once everything that I learned, all the knowledge that I attained through self-education and through going to these seminars, I applied the knowledge that I learned. Most of us go out and we learn something new and we just leave it here. If we don't take action, it's not gonna go anywhere. That dream, that drive, that vision is not gonna come into fruition unless you take action on it, okay? Once you take action, then the universe is gonna bless you, okay? So, my people, thank you for stopping by. I hope that answered your question. We out here in the garage, with that beautiful horse. Nice, clean. I don't know if you can see that. But this is Garage Talk on today. What's today? Saturday, Sunday? It's one of those days, I don't even know. But thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Come, if you have any questions, leave them in a comment below or DM me on IG like you guys have been doing, and I'll keep making these videos, man. Let's grow together. I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's healthy. Peace.